Wednesday, week 2 mobility routine. Today, we're going to do softball and a tennis ball to get our 3 routines in for the day. So, the first thing we're going to start with today is the shoulder rotator smash and floss. And so I made to adjust the camera a little bit here so you can see what's going on. So we're going to take this tennis ball. We're going to put it right there on the shoulder, if you can see that. And we're going to take and we're going to roll this thing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're going to do that on both sides. So let's get this started and go. Again, 2 minutes on each side. And you're going to, concentrate. For those of you that do a lot of shoulder exercises, you're really going to appreciate this mobility, this mob, for getting those muscles loosened back up. You're going to keep moving that around. 2 minutes on each side. You'll work it up and down and around that shoulder area. Sometimes you'll even twist it a little bit because you'll feel a sore spot towards the top. And in order to get that, you got to twist your arm a little bit to get there. Definitely do that. And you may find that you're going to come to this area of the shoulders. Whew. Got about 25 seconds. And you can't go longer than 2 minutes, but 2 minutes is the minimum that you want to go on these. So we're going to switch shoulders now. So again, right in there. And let's start. They found that 20 to 30 seconds doesn't really do much for extending the range of motion as well as you would like it to. So 2 minutes is the minimum that you're trying to do some of this work. And again, for those of you that do a lot of work that involves the shoulders, a lot of exercises that involve the shoulders, this is actually going to feel really good. Ooh. Sometimes you'll find a spot and you're going to do just like a massage therapist would, and you're going to do pressure point therapy on it. Again, when you got to readjust that ball to get it back in the right spot, do so. We got about half a minute, a little less. Ten seconds. And stop. Set yourself up. So the next exercise we're going to do, or the next mob, I should say, is posterior chain smash and floss. We're going to use a softball for this one. This one's going to suck. So you're going to take the softball, and what you're trying to do is you're going to work it through this range from your butt all the way down the hamstrings. So a lot of times you'll have to move your shorts out of the way, whatever it is that you need to do. And we're going to start now. 2 minutes. You're just going to roll back and forth. And if I say it's kind of painful, it is. You gotta use your hands and arms to kind of push back and forth. If this doesn't work for you and you have a bench or a chair, you can sit the ball on a chair or the bench and roll it back and forth, up and down, up and down. As you can see, the ball is actually rolling. I'll move a little bit here so you can see it a little better. The ball's actually going to roll back and forth, up and down. Oh, you're going to smash and floss. You're going to move back and forth. You're going to go up and down. And you're going to try to roll it up and down. And like I say, sometimes it's going to grab your shorts. So just readjust the ball and keep moving. Ooh. Again, if you find a good spot, work it. You're now your own massage therapist, so use the tools you have at hand. Okay. Still got about 30 seconds. Then we'll switch to the other leg. Roll it around. Get them shorts caught up in there. Oh. You find that spot, work it. There it is, breathe. And we're going to switch sides now. So we're going to do that same thing on this leg. Again, here we go, start. So as you can see, I've got a little bit of a lean. As I work my way down through this one. Oh. Again, you're not just rolling just to have a ball roll up and down there. You're trying to put a little pressure on it. Not painful, but just something so you know there's something going on there. And breathe. Now when you got to reposition that, do so. Got about a half a minute. Oh. Oh, yeah. And stop. Okay, so we have one more mob to do here. and it's called the bilateral internal rotation mob. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take and lay back. You're going to take your arms, put them all back behind you, lifting your hips up in the air, and then you're going to sit back on your hands. And this is to open up the shoulders. And again, 2 minutes. If it's too painful, lift your hips up a little bit. You can readjust, reposition your hands, and come back down. As you can see, my butt is still off the floor. I'm not trying to get it completely flat on the floor. What I find is my hands stacked. One side, when they're stacked, works better than the other. So depending on what hand you have stacked on top, your hands will be stacked on top of one another. For those of you with shoulder issues, this one's going to be a little painful. We got about 20 seconds. And stop. Oh, you can try to loosen your shoulders up a little bit, because that does, what it does is it takes and twists that shoulder back in. Kind of hurts. It's Wednesday, week 2 mobility routine. Thanks and enjoy your day.